Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India. Mahabharata 452. As you may remember, the two Rakshasas were fighting. The son of Jatasura was without his chariot, and he invited Ghatotkacha to a hand-to-hand fight. It was again like the wrestling which they had seen between Ghatotkacha and the great Alambusa. Ghatotkacha thought that the fight had lasted long enough. He decided to kill his opponent. He jumped into the sky and descended from there. He had a sword in his hand, and he swooped on his opponent. He cut the head of the son of Jatasura with one stroke of his sword. He lifted the head in his hand and went to the chariot of Duryodhana. With a smile on his red lips, Ghatotkacha placed the head in the chariot of the king and said, "They say that one should not visit a king without a gift. Here's the head of one who is related to you. If you wait a little longer, I will bring you the head of someone who is very dear to you, the head of Radeya." Ghatotkacha did not wait for a reply. He rushed back to the presence of Radeya and resumed his fighting. He was a sight to inspire terror into everyone with his huge form and his angry eyes. Radeya was in excellent form. He was just amused by the Maya tactics of the son of Bhima. All the astras which were sent by the one were baffled by the other. The fighting stopped in many places on the field. Everyone was watching the encounter between these two. It was unique. Ghatotkacha was destroying the army with the help of his Maya. They were dying in thousands, and there was the noise of their desperate wails and screams all over the field. Radeya was undaunted by the terrible warfare of Ghatotkacha. His Maya was aggravating in the extreme, and it was not easy for Radeya to fight with one who was on the ground in one moment and up in the sky in the next moment. Radeya was covered by arrows which were literally being showered on him from the sky. Radeya sent his divine astras to combat the Maya of Ghatotkacha. Ghatotkacha would assume various forms and harass the entire army. They could do nothing about it. As soon as his Maya was destroyed by Radeya, he would descend to the earth and fight normally. But within a few moments, he'd jump up into the sky again and begin all over. There came to Duryodhana another Rakshasa by the name Alayudha. He had brought an immense army with him. He approached the king and said, "My name is Alayudha. Idimba, Kirmira, and Baka were all my relatives. Bhima killed all of them. I've heard about this war, and I've come to you to let me fight on your side. I want to take my revenge on Bhima for all he has done to us. He has taken Idimbi, who should have belonged to one of us. I want to kill Bhima and the son of Idimbi. Please, let me fight on your side." Duryodhana was only too pleased to have this Rakshasa to fight for him. He asked him to accost Ghatotkacha at once and kill him first. He could then kill Bhima. This Alayudha went and challenged Ghatotkacha. The Kauravas were very pleased with the arrival of Alayudha. They all cheered him as he proceeded towards the spot where the fight was going on between Radeya and Ghatotkacha. Radeya was far superior to Ashwatthama, Krupa, Drona, and Kritavarma. He was better than all of them put together. This was evident to everyone. On the day of the tournament, when he was displaying his skill, Yudhishthira recognized his worth. He knew that he was the best archer in the world. That was the only cloud in his mental horizon. He had always been dreading the greatness of Radeya. But Ghatotkacha was getting the better of him. He had now reduced the size of the Kaurava army. The panic in the army had to be seen to be believed. Duryodhana summoned Alayudha to his presence and said, "Look at this army of mine, which is being harassed by the son of your enemy. The man who is fighting with him is Radeya, the greatest archer in the world. You must go help him. and killed Gatotkacha and saved the army. Sadguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.